very much, and welcome to the first episode of The Valley Tonight. My name is Logan.
And my name is Jacob, and we are excited to bring one of America's favorite television styles to the Eau Claire area. But, more importantly, we're prepared to take anything and everything that happens in the area, take it way out of context, and rip it into a million tiny pieces.
About 2 weeks ago, we had the idea to create an unwatched, underfunded, poorly written campus TV show in Tower's basement, and it's truly an honor to be here tonight making that dream a reality. We knew it was a long shot, but after a few hours of work, I think we've done it.
Whether you're streaming this on your phone, watching later on YouTube, or can no longer afford Netflix and somehow found a TV with cable connection on campus, thank you for watching.
You heard them earlier, and we are thrilled to have such an amazing house band on the show. These guys are truly unbelievable, some of the best musicians in the Midwest, and from right here in Eau Claire. Let's hear it one more time for the Cam Cats, everybody.
A new Real Clear Politics poll says that Bernie Sanders is the most attractive candidate to young voters. Talk about daddy issues.
Yeah, let's face it, before the campaign, the only time that Sanders said feel the burn was while he was leading Zumba at the old folks' home.
And recently, a German university developed a way to duplicate cow cells in order to create hamburger in a petri dish. Well, if Sodexo adopts this new technology, it'll be the closest thing the university's seen to real beef in a long time.
With the Iowa caucus just coming to a close, people are really eating politics up. Chris Christie said he was just relieved he wasn't the only one.
Yahoo News says North Korea started pelting South Korea with used toilet paper. Citizens of the affected area say the situation really stinks.
A Minnesota girls basketball team was ejected last week from their league for being too good. The coach said they would have moved to the WNBA, but decided not to because they didn't want to lose any fans.
Last week, Germantown police reported that over $70,000 worth of cheddar was stolen and recovered in Milwaukee. Well, naturally, the first thing authorities investigated was whether or not the thieves had cut the cheese.
That's way too cheesy of a joke, Jacob.
And last Sunday, a church made headlines for having a Star Wars-themed service. May the Force be with you.
And with your spirit.
Now, America's spent more money on legal marijuana in 2015 than on Cheetos and Doritos combined. Unsurprisingly, the states who legalized pot also led in the consumption of both products.
Now this one's really strange. A man named Bizu Dudu Zappity Bop 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 was arrested for the second time in Washington for harassing a police officer. The officer needed a few stitches and is recovering, but said he can no longer listen to scat music.
Thanks for watching. We got a great show coming up. The Cam Cats, everybody!
Very superstitious.
They're out of order somehow.
Very superstitious.
Thank you very much. Tonight we have Matt Kinsey on the show.
Matt is a singer-songwriter inspired by Bon Iver from Menominee Falls, who goes to school right here at UW-Eau Claire.
Also, after the break, we'll have Dr. Nathan Miller from the Physics and Astronomy Department on the show.
So don't go away. We got a great show coming up after these extremely worthwhile public service announcements.
The Cam Cats, everybody.
Preventing wildfires. That's all Smokey wants for his 70th birthday.
Okay, so we drowned the fire, stirred it, drowned it again, and now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. Already posted it.
Now, everybody, please welcome our first guest, UW Eau Claire astronomy professor, Dr. Nathan Miller. Now, Dr. Miller, there's been a story in the news recently about astronomers more definitively proving that the moon was once part of the Earth. Would you mind explaining that to us?
We've all heard of the comet that probably killed a lot of the dinosaurs. The idea is this is an impact like that, but a long time before that. The Earth was just sitting there minding its own business. In came something the size of Mars, knocked off a lot of material that ends up in orbit of the Earth, turns into the moon.
Wow.
Wow. Speaking of the moon, and more specifically the moon landing,
Yeah.
I've been researching a bit, and I've come up with two leading theories. And I was just wondering if I could get a professional's opinion on these. So was it filmed in a TV studio, like some people say, or was it filmed in the Arizona desert?
Well, it was rehearsed in Iceland, but actually filmed in the Sea of Tranquility.
Oh, you never know.
It's an astronomy joke. All right, so being that you're an astronomer.
And a stellar one at that.
Yes.
What did you think of Star Wars Episode 7? Realistic?
Realistic is pushing it, but very entertaining. So a lot more of it happened actually on planets. You didn't spend as much time actually in space as with the early ones.
It's true. Disappointing to all of us. So now that we got the tough questions out of the way, we're going to take the pressure off and go straight to a game called Guess Those Stars.
All right, here's how this game's going to work. We're going to read 3 facts about a star or group of stars. It is then your challenge to correctly identify the star or stars. Wait until the full fact is read, but answer as soon as you think you know the answer.
All right, so number 1, this is the brightest thing in the night sky.
This holds still in the night sky while everything else moves around it.
Is it Polaris?
That's
But
correct.
It's not actually the brightest thing in the night sky.
Oh,
Oh, it's the most famous star, but not the brightest. Sorry.
Google
that's why he's
lies.
the doctor. He's the doctor. It's, all right, well.
All right, number 2. This staple of the sky is shaped like a large kitchen utensil.
This is depicted on
Ooh.
Alaska's state flag.
Is it the Big Dipper?
Oh, that's it.
It is the Big Dipper.
There's 2.
It's like you're a genius. Number 3.
You're playing on my territory.
Number 3, this star is extremely hot.
This star was discovered in the late 1990s.
Nothing yet?
Nothing?
All right. Well, this star was the lead singer for Destiny's Child.
Oh. Now you're not playing in my territory.
Beyonce.
Oh, okay. There we are. Yeah.
All right, number 4. This massive star had an unusually short lifespan.
This star was picked up on radio waves for the first time in 1947.
This star is widely known as the king of rock and roll.
Oh. Elvis?
That's it.
All
right,
right.
got that one. Woo, redeeming yourself here.
Yeah.
All right,
right.
final one.
This star's lifespan is nearly half finished.
Is it our very own sun?
All right, Dr. Miller, everybody. Come on. Oh.
And now, we're going to slow it down a little bit. But we didn't want to just do it any old way. We wanted to do it with the help of the Camcats. This segment is called Smooth Ratings.
And during this segment, we read real student student evals from the website Rate My Professor, while Dr. Miller reads statements from his syllabus. So here we go.
Welcome to Physics 315. the mysterious universe.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Miller makes very abstract concepts easy to understand. And he always has some corny puns in class. He's got a ha-ha sense of humor, and he is very nice and easy to approach.
The final exam will be comprehensive, with a slight emphasis on material presented after the last sectional exam. The final grading will be done on a curve.
Dr. Miller is a great teacher. His tests are hard, but his curves are awesome.
Your final grade will be determined on the basis of your performance. This class requires commitment on your part.
I'm horrible at almost all science, but I managed to pull off an A-. Studying for the homework did wonders.
If your homework is late, turn it into the late homework drop box for partial credit.
I really liked Miller's lectures, and he seemed to like the material a lot, too. The eye clicker is required, but you get points for just answering the questions.
The goal of this class is to use the history of and current issues in science and technology to increase your understanding of humanity's investigation of the natural world.
Great professor. He likes to blow his students' minds with facts about the universe. He's always willing to spare a few minutes to help out. His classes have been some of my most memorable here at UWEC.
Class is adjourned.
Dr. Miller, everybody!
I wish those days could turn back home.
And now, here to perform two original songs, Better in April and Overtime, that can be found on SoundCloud. Matt Kinsey.
This soul thing will be fine. Cool January. Now I am crazy for you, but it's better in April because I know crazy for me too. I hope your desires are the same ones that I have for you. Just like this thing is new. Cool January. No, I am crazy for you. didn't get it right. I am laying all alone tonight. Just fine, running my mind today. Brick all around, it's not gonna work this way. Oh, it's been so long since I found the same as I once did in the beginning of May. Shows when I wake up, or in a sick room will be just fine. She can say just a bit over time. What will you say when I'm gone? I'm gone. Hope she don't say overtime. Back at home now, showing the folks what is known. Lying in bed, hoping a thought comes through. Oh, it's been so long since I felt the same as I once did in the beginning of May. I put a smile on her face. Never shows when I wake up, or in a sick room will be just fine. She can say just a bit over time. What will you say when I'm gone? I'm gone. Hope she don't say wrong. Hope she don't stay overtime.
so far from campus. How can I get back? I can call the res van. Hi, can I get a ride from Bollinger back to campus? Thanks.
Need a ride? Call the Resident Escort Shuttle Service. All you have to do is call 715-559-5468. The shuttle operates from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Monday through Thursday, and from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. Saturday and Sunday. The shuttle will pick up and drop off at any location on campus, and also at off-campus locations such as the Plaza Hotel, America's Best Value Inn, and the Bollinger Lot. The Resident Escort Shuttle Service. Your free ride is just a phone call away.
Hi folks, I'm Garth Brooks, and I know there's a lot of talk about high taxes and the high cost of health care today. But did you know there's something very simple that you can do to help? And that's just be a safe driver. 1, always wear your safety belt. And 2, never drink and drive. Traffic accidents alone last year in the United States cost all of us over $100 billion, and we all share that cost. So do your part. Get involved. Highway safety is everybody's business.
Welcome back. Last week, we sent out a survey to UWEC students and gathered literally dozens of responses.
And now we're going to pit your answers against each other in a game called Oh Yeah Well!
Oh yeah, well. Oh yeah, well.
Hey man, what's the strangest thing that's ever happened in the bathroom stall next to you?
One time, I heard someone's camera go off. What are you taking a picture of?
Oh yeah? Well, this one time, a foot slowly extended out of the adjacent stall and touched my own.
Oh yeah? Well, one time, I heard a guy eating a candy bar.
Oh yeah? Well, this one time, I heard lots of moans but no visible feet.
Whoa. That's messed up. Hey man, what is the strangest thing you were doing while a fire alarm went off?
Well, this one time I was digging in my roommate's chocolate stash and I thought I was getting shot down.
Oh yeah? Well, one time I was meditating with my whole psych class.
Oh yeah? Well, this one time I was just writing down some lyrics to a rap I was making for my mixtape. I decided to try speaking them out just to see how it'd sound.
Yeah.
And as soon as I said a word, the alarm went off.
Oh yeah? Well, one time I was pulling a fire alarm.
Dude, that's messed up.
I know.
Oh yeah? Well, what's the strangest thing you've ever had in your eye?
Glitter and dog hair.
Oh yeah? Well, this one time I had hot sauce from Chipotle.
Oh yeah? Well, one time I had a piece of a grasshopper.
Oh yeah? Well, this one time I had a wood chip from the playground.
Oh yeah? Well, one time I had a tick, like the insect.
Pickle juice.
Toenail clippings.
Lust.
A twinkle.
A coffee table. I am legally blind now.
Whoa. That's messed up.
Oh yeah, well. Oh yeah, well.
Thank you very much for tuning in to the first episode of The Valley tonight. We sincerely hope you were at most mildly entertained.
Don't forget to like TV10 on Twitter and Instagram, follow our Facebook page, The Valley Tonight, and check out Matt Kinsey on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/Matt Kinsey.
Most of all, thank you for watching TV10. Always on, but slightly off.
And last of all, they are the sweetest treat with the sickest beat. Let's hear it one more time for the Can Cats!